So today we're going to talk about some of the intentful thinking I've been going through. Some of the intentful thinking that I've been doing in my morning routine and how it's just been affecting my life in such positive ways. And I'd really like to share that, and maybe you guys try it on in your own lives. Hopefully, experience the same things I've experienced. So, what I've been doing is in my morning routine, I've been first of all, I've been trying to wake up earlier. I went through a really long, probably like a 2 or 3 week phase where I was sleeping in until like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and while that's not super late, there are studies that show that someone who wakes up earlier in the day will have a lot more productivity, or that they're better off. They're put in a position to be more productive and proactive in their day. So not only does it give you more time, but it gives you a sense of accomplishment that will carry you through the rest of the day, building momentum. Which is why I started cleaning my bed. Which my entire life I've never been somebody to make my bed, but just maybe 2 months ago I realized the importance of it and how it actually does build momentum. And whenever I pre-plan my morning routine and I start knocking them off, every time I knock something off, I feel like I've achieved something and that I've made a promise to myself and I've followed through, and there's a sense of pride that comes with that. Totally just started my video on this, so looks like there's going to be a solid 45 seconds without video, but it's all cool. Uh, so what I've been doing is I wake up, and you wake up, you're all groggy as fuck. You don't want to do anything. I don't want to do my stretches. I don't want to do my little morning move around dance routine thing to get my blood flow going. So I turn on one of my lights, most likely my kitchen light. Open the blinds. I'll lay there on the ground, turn on some meditation music, and I will just sit there and think. And I will focus on my breathing. So it starts out with me focusing on my breathing. Big inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth. Letting my body just full relax. And I'm just kind of stretching as I'm doing it. Just kind of messing around on the floor, getting it all out there. Um, and as I'm doing that, I'm thinking. And I'm intentionally controlling my thoughts. I'm not just letting my thoughts go all over the place. And while they do, we work on that. We work on the control and the organization of our thoughts, because that's the whole point. So, I didn't do it last night, but before bed, I always like to make my schedules. And what I've been doing lately, since I started doing this, was writing down words to think about in the morning when I'm intentful. So I'll write down words like positivity. I'll write down words like appreciation, pride, accomplishment, success, love, relationships, friends. I'll just write down words to think about, so in the morning I can just come over here, look, and I just go over there, and these words pop up in my head. And I just wanted to talk about some of the and how powerful those words can be in your day, and how powerful these words can be in your life and in your friendships, relationships. So just kind of running through what goes in my head. Appreciation is usually the word that pops up first. It's the word in my life right now that has the most meaning, and has I've been giving it the most. It's the word that brings the most meaning, and it's something that I've been lacking on, which is appreciation. I've never really been good at appreciating what I've had, and ever since I really started working on these intentful thinking routines, workouts, exercises, and the only reason I started that, and thankfully, is my podcast. Having influenced by these life coaches and by these influencers who have already done the work. These people are all in 30s, 40s, and I'm just a 21-year-old. So these people are just a little bit ahead of me, and it's awesome to be able to hear their minds work, because it shows me ways that I can improve, and that it shows me some of the weaknesses that I've had. And instead of being mad or negative towards these situations or towards these habits, I appreciate them. I heard the word appreciation so much, and now I'm starting to use the word a lot, because it had never really made sense. But when you count your blessings, so to sum it up in a nutshell, what I do, I count my blessings in the morning. I count my blessings for all the things I'm appreciative, for all the things I take pride in, for all the things that I love, and for all the relationships that I have and that I get to be in. I take appreciation for that, and that's really made a big difference in my life. I'm approaching everything completely differently. So in the morning, what pops up is I'm usually really appreciative just to be able to be in a fucking house. Like literally, that pops up in my head. I'm like, wow, this is your floor, and you control this floor, and this is your home. This is your home. This is where you live. This is all yours, Joey. Like you get to have this. Not everybody gets to have this. Some people are stuck in the houses with people they don't like. So not only am I appreciative of that, I'm appreciative that my fridge is stocked. I'm appreciative that I get to eat 4,600 calories a day. I'm appreciative of the fact that I get to build muscle and that I get to worry about my muscle, let alone worrying about my life and worrying about fed, which is how some people do live. And that's just crazy to think about because I've never felt that. And I've never had appreciation for that until I'm now at 21 years old. So appreciation is super important. But I'm appreciative of my health. I'm appreciative of the abilities that I've been given physically and mentally. And I've been appreciative of the life that I've been given and the relationships that I have and the moments that I'm in life because I'm 21 and while I have a great life, while I know I subconsciously have a great life, I still look at it as though I'm impatient for the future. And I'm so ready for the future to come because I know the future is going to be 10 times better. But it's a different type of better. It's it's a better that says I'm here and I know I'm going to be here. I can't wait for that. But we forget that we're right here and that years ago we were down here and we were just looking to get up here. And even though it might be 8 years for you guys, maybe when it was 14, but you're here where you wanted to be, and we forget that, and you're always going to be looking to step up because that's how humans are, but we never just see, okay, I'm here, that's awesome, I wanted to be here a long time ago, and I'm here now, that's so awesome. That's so awesome to be able to be aware of that, and to be able to put your headspace years in the future that as if you've already accomplished what you would accomplish, but to know that when I look back at times like this, the moments that I'm in right now, I'm gonna miss them. It's gonna be bittersweet. It's gonna be a lot of nostalgia. I'm gonna wish I would have done certain things different. I would have wished I would have given certain things more attention and appreciation. So to have that mind space and to be able to know that that's going to happen and to be able to take action on that because of my awareness of it just has me feeling so good. I mean, literally, the last 3 days, 4 days of my life have been phenomenal. And it hasn't really been much different. It's just been the habits that I've been forming, and it's just been the mindsets that I've been putting in my head because we have absolute control over all of that. And while the rest of my year in spurts was on and off. But the last 4 days were phenomenal. And they just keep reminding me that if you just continuously make good decisions, and when you do make bad decisions, to just understand that it's okay and to go back to what you're doing because I don't even know how to go into that because it's so in depth. Like it's all so deep and just so rooted all the way around. When you make decisions, you're trying to make an immediate benefit to your life. And what's crazy is our decisions that we make now, depending on what you're willing to put in work for. The decisions you are making now are going to benefit you currently. But we forget about the fact that you're going to be a person in a day from now. You're going to be a person in a week from now and a year from now. And the decisions you make, you want to make to know that they're going to benefit that person a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, and 5 years from now. On top of that, we have friends and we have family. And while not everybody wants to take responsibility for that, I've chosen to, which means that my decisions also are going to affect my friends now, my friends 5 years from now, whatever it is, and my family a year from now, a month from now, 5 years from now. To make decisions that benefit you, your friend, your family, all at the same time does not leave you with a whole lot of options. But that's fine. And if that's not fine for you, that's fine as well. You might not ever get to that point, and that's cool, but for me, that's what I've found has given me so much life, is to know that the decisions I'm making are not only benefiting myself, but they're benefiting my friends and my family and the community. And while it leaves me with a small availability of what I can experience, I don't even think it really affects your experience, like only certain decisions. I'm sure that there's a percentile that I'm missing out on, but that's fucking fine because of the impact I'm having on the people around me. And that's what gives me the meaning. Because these experiences are cool. Experiences are dope. I've had some crazy experiences that I'm never going to forget. And I'm so glad I went through, no matter how detrimental they were to my health or how detrimental they were to my habits and to the things that were stressing me out in life. Like, it's okay. I made those memories. but those memories are short-lived. Those memories don't provide motivation throughout the rest of your life. They happen, and then you move on. So as much as I want to live for the experience, I find that my experience is awesome at all times when I'm doing things for myself, when I'm doing things for the people in the community. That's whenever my experience shoots up, the quality shoots up. And while the quality is awesome when I'm at a music festival or when I'm in Vegas or when I'm hanging out with a bunch of people just getting fucked up, like, it's cool, awesome. It is awesome, it's fun, but it's short-lived and it doesn't bring you fulfillment. I promise you that. I mean, and that's all arguable depending on what you're doing. I get that. Like I said, this is just what's working for me, and if you guys want to implement it in your own life and try it out, I totally encourage that. You know, I always tell people, my words are not supposed to tell you what is right and what is wrong. My words and my ideals are kind of like you in a changing room trying on clothes. The clothes are the ideas, okay, and you are obviously the person. Try on my ideas in your life like you would clothes. Look at yourself in the mirror and think, wow, do I like this? Would it benefit me? Is this going to make my life just a little bit better, and is it going to make me a little happier? Yes or no? No? Get rid of the clothes. Go to something else. Yes? Buy the shirt. Buy the ideal. Try it on. Wear it here and there. Show the people. People are going to love it. You know? It's a great way to try on stuff. Great way to look at what I go at, and I'm glad that I saw my podcast, Brooke Castillo, she kind of laid that out as in trying on what I'm saying, as a clothes and as a changing room. It's a dope idea. So, man, just be appreciative. I promise you it's going to make things a lot better, and it's going to make your views on your position in the world a lot more accepted, views in the world a lot more, I don't know what you'd say, a lot less negative, because we have so many blessings, so many, and we're always going to have things to improve on, always. And when you realize that you have the choice on what to focus on, whether it's what to build on because you're weak in this area, or the things that you're strength, the things that you're strong at, the things that you've been blessed with, because not everybody has that. And I find that when you live life focusing on the things you're blessed with rather than the things that you're not and the things that you need to still achieve, you in the current moment will feel so much happier and will feel so much more fulfilled, so much more meaning, and you're not as stressed out. I live with anxiety, okay? If I let myself get too worried about the future and too worried about the things that I haven't done yet, God, I'll stress myself out. Like, oh my Lord, my heart rate goes up. I start shaking. Like, I'm scattered, just trying to do stuff really quick. Like, it's awful. It's not awful. It's an experience, and I would rather not feel that way if I don't have to. And what's cool about these last couple of days is I've started to realize, like, wow, I don't feel that as much anymore. I don't feel that. I mean, I do get these urges, don't get me wrong. Being on social media, being on YouTube, I see all these people who are successful and have already accomplished, and it makes me feel hurry. Like, oh God, I want to get there. But I'm 21, and you could be 25, you could be 30, you could be 35. I don't care. You still have decades of time to do that. They say the average millionaire that didn't become a millionaire until they were in the ages of 40. Oh, that's the average. It means if you become a millionaire by the age of 39 or 38, you're above average. For me, that's almost double my life. And I only got a job at 19 and a half. It was like May, or almost June 2016, I got my first job. Okay? I have quadrupled my profits, almost quintupled, I don't even know. I'm not even going to say it again because I don't know if I'm saying it right. Almost over quadrupled my finances, my yearly income since I got my first job at 19. I'm 21, about to be 22 here in a few months. Okay, it's about 2.5 years. I've quadrupled my income. That to me, no matter how much, I don't ever pay attention to that because I think, oh God, there's so much more to be accomplished. That feat in itself, 2.5 years to quadruple your income, is phenomenal. It is so phenomenal. And I just now starting to realize how much I've actually accomplished and how far I've actually come. Okay? And that's really just my message to you guys, is to spend more time thinking about how far you've come instead of how far you still have to go. And while I think there's balance, I really don't think that you should always 100,000% live in the moment. There does need to be this system that you put in that is a balance that will allow you to prepare for your future. And and with that comes an awareness of where you are currently and what you can do currently that will create that future possibility. Because your future's not made up. It's not made up. It is not made yet. It is not reality. Okay? The future is going to be created off of your current headspace and your decision making, the consistency in your decision making. Okay? My decisions day to day are going to decide my future. Okay? As I'm sitting here and being much more appreciative and a much more humble of my area of my position right now and the things that I've accomplished and the things that I can still accomplish because of what I've already accomplished, okay? Sorry, I got a text message that totally distracted me. God damn, sorry, really distracted now. I apologize, guys. There's something about having the phone. Maybe I should use my webcam. Probably will next time. But focus on your decision making day to day. Okay? Organize your thoughts. I have a journal. I journal my emotions on. I journal how my day went, relationships, drama that might have happened, something I'm thankful for. Every single night before bed. And it definitely improves my next day. Okay? I look over here and I think, what do I have to do? What would I like to do? Not what I have to do. You don't have to do shit. What do I want to do? And that itself is a blessing to be able to do that day to day. What do I want to do? I want to work out. I want to make some money. I want to fucking make a podcast, which is what I'm doing right now. And now that I made it, I'm going to freaking cross it off. Make podcast, appreciation. Good. Okay? One thing done. I feel accomplished. And I'm not even done with it. It's not even over with, just like life, but I'm feeling really appreciative that I even have the ability to make this podcast. I have the ability to share this information with you guys. So I'm being a little redundant. I'm going to try to sum this up so it's not super long. I encourage the effort to improve your intentful thinking, to focus on awareness of your thoughts and where your thoughts are coming from and how you have control over your thoughts, and to give yourself availability of different thoughts to try on in your own head and to try them on and to make the logical decision of which one do I want to go with. Does this one sound more fun or beneficial, or does this one? You know, you get to choose. So try them on, implement them, execute them, stay consistent. That consistency, the decision making, the awareness, and the appreciation is all going to carry into your future. And while I don't know exactly what that future is or how it's going to look or how really it's going to benefit you, just try it on and see if it feels right. You know, I don't have the answers. And that's something I work on is, Joey, you don't have the answers for these people. You have the solutions to your own life, and and some people are making evident that it can benefit theirs as well, and I'm resting on that, and I'm appreciative that I have that ability. So I'm just wanting to share to let you guys try on what I think, and if it benefits you, I love that. That makes me extremely happy to know that it would benefit you. And if it does, let me know. I would love to hear back, the feedback on it. And I still haven't released any of my podcasts. The iMovie or the GarageBand and getting it to YouTube is just, it's interesting. I'll figure it out though. It's kind of just like hitting a problem, not knowing how to solve it. Not giving up, but just like pushing it off, procrastinating to another time to fix it. So I'll work on that. We're always working on things, and that's cool. But the fact that I'm sitting here doing this is showing me a lot more than if I were to just push it off altogether. So, like I said, appreciate So, appreciate you guys. I said that word ass load, and hopefully it influenced you in some way. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, wherever time period you're listening to at. Uh, I hope you and your life are reaching positive mindsets and trying to help out others, and while not sacrificing your own experience. Always try to make someone else's day better if you can. Walk around with a smile, say hellos, ask how their days are. Genuine questions, genuality goes a long way. All right, guys, I appreciate you listening to me. Joey out.